Courtney here from the Lover of Butterbeer. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button to follow along in all of our crazy mayhem that we do here. The making of Harry Potter at the Warner Brothers Studio Tour. It is the best thing I have ever been to. If you love Harry Potter even a little, even if you are not a big fan and you've only just watched the movies once, I highly recommend going. It was so brilliant. They have every single thing you could possibly ever think about wanting to see. There was the Burrow, there was the Potions Classroom, Privet Drive, there's the Night Bus, there is the new greenhouse that they just put out, there is the Hogwarts Bridge. They have a backlot restaurant. There is the creature department with all of the different animals that you've seen throughout. That's the Gryffindor common room. They have Ron and Hermione and Harry's costumes. The Great Hall. Did you ever think that you'd be able to walk through the doors into Great Hall and see all of the tables? And then you have the fireplace, and then at the end you've got the teachers' tables, and then you had the frogs from the choir. One of the staircases that the kids run through in the movie, it was held up so that it looked like it was floating, and then they had all the wigs because so many of the characters wore wigs when they did all of the filming. You've got Aragon and all of his children and the spiders, and then there was the centaurs, and I don't even know. There's just so much. It was just like overload. Your brain couldn't process it fast enough. You were just inside a Harry Potter movie, and then it just kept getting better. You thought you were getting to the end, and no, there was more. Afterwards, then there was the gift shop, which was humongous. I know I went there in the summer, so they didn't have very much stock, which I was a little disappointed in, but the store itself was huge. Unbelievable. You have to go. Aunt Marge was inflated at Privet Drive. To say, the Burrow, the miniature of the Burrow that they have outside, can I just make that a little bigger and make that my house? I want to live in the Burrow. If I could get a job anywhere, I would work at the studio tour. I could be in Harry Potter all day and I would never get bored of it because I love it so much. Right before you go into the gift shop, I don't want to spoil it for you, so if you don't want to listen, plug your ears for a second. There is Hogwarts, the actual castle that they used to film all of the outside scenes of Harry Potter. When they fly over the castle, they had it there. I think it was like maybe a quarter scale size, but it's perfect. It is now the screensaver on my phone. It is breathtaking. It's gorgeous. It is perfect. And when people ask if Hogwarts is a real place and they say no, that's a lie. It is a real place. It is there at the studio tour. You can't go inside it because it's a little bit too small, but it is there in front of you, stretching out in its unbelievable glory. You need to go to the Warner Brothers Making of Harry Potter studio tour. It is the best place ever. If you are a Harry Potter fan, you need to go. Start saving up. If it takes you 10 years, it doesn't matter. You needed to see it. It was the coolest experience of my life. But I'm sure you were tired of listening to me ramble on, so here is a whole bunch of pictures that I took while I was there. Get to see what I bought in the gift shop. There is a lot. The bags, once again, I love the bags. You know me, the bags make it just as good. But I spent a little bit too much money here, but that's okay. because I planned on it and I worked a lot of extra shifts so that I could go shopping. We will start with the smaller of my 2 bags. We'll put this one down so we have some room here. Whew, it's bad. Why did I buy so much? Okay, first of all, I have a Harry Potter film cell. So if you look close, you can see I picked one from The Prisoner of Azkaban, my favorite Harry Potter movie. It is Harry, Ron, and Hermione gazing at Hagrid's hut, and they are hiding behind the pumpkins. Hermione is turned, looking back at herself that she can just see hiding in the Forbidden Forest. On the back, it's got the certification saying that it is a real film cell from the movie. Newt's suitcase. It is a keychain. As you can see, I will be getting a lot of keychains. I use them as Christmas tree ornaments. I think they look really cool on my tree, and I love having a Harry Potter themed Christmas tree. An actual Christmas tree ornament. This one was from the Platform 9 3/4 store that they have at the Making of Harry Potter, because they have, wait for it, the Hogwarts Express in the tour. The full train is in there. You get to walk through it and take pictures in it. It's really neat, but they also have a little shop beside it with 9 3/4 themed things. The train actually spins. We got some Gringotts Gold, which is actually chocolates. I will not eat these. I got these because I wanted Gringotts Gold. I will put them on my shelf down here somewhere. I also got some masks. I don't wear them too often, but I figured they were on clearance. You never know what's coming in the fall. Might have to wear them again, so I wanted some Harry Potter ones. And then as you go through the studio tour, they have a passport book, and you get to go and stamp on all the different places, and it presses in. I'm sure it's going to be a little bit hard to see, but it presses in and indents on there. So it's a neat little passport. And then I got a mug of butterbeer. I like this one. It is different than the other mug that I have that I got in Florida. You can see here, they have a completely different shape now. I'm not sure if they've changed the ones in Florida or if this is just a London exclusive, probably, but now I have both of them, so I like that. I got a little notepad. I was having a hard time finding something that actually said Making of Harry Potter, that said the Warner Brothers Studio Tour London, because they were so sold out of everything. But I was able to find this little notepad. It's hard to see, but it does say it on there. I just wanted a little something with that. And then, because we were there during their Magical Creatures event that they were hosting, they gave us a monster book of monsters to make, which I will be doing in a later video. I kept him flat so that I could get him home, but we will film when I actually make this up later. There wasn't too much stuff for Fantastic Beasts, so I got this little postcard. It's quite glossy. It's got everybody in it. And as you go throughout the whole tour, they have lots of different places to take photos. They have green screens. You got to ride a broom. You got to get your picture taken so that it looked like you were wanted. And then from there, they had another spot where you sat in the train and they filmed you, so it looked like you were going to Hogwarts. And after that, they also had your Ministry identification card. So I got to get my picture taken, and I am now a proud member of the Ministry of Magic. So you can see there's my picture, and then I can fill in all of my info here. And then they've got my fake fingerprints and the back of the book. These are really cute. I think they were 15 pounds or 14 pounds, something like that. It was definitely worth it. I've wanted one of these for a long time. I'd seen these online, and I was really hoping that they would have them. They took quite a while to make, because it was just so busy and so for them to actually engrave them, but it is well worth the wait. They come in this cute little box. There we go. And then it comes in this, and you can see here it says Harry Potter. And when you open it up, inside inside is another keychain. I know, too many, but it's going on my Christmas tree. And if you look closely, you can see it is your very own letter. And it says, Miss C, bet your cupboard under the stairs, 4 Privet Drive, Little Whinging, Surrey. So it is my own personalized letter saying that I have been accepted to Hogwarts. So the little envelope, and on the back it's got the little Hogwarts seal. They are so cute. But yeah, so they engrave them right there for you, and they put your initials on the top. There. And then I've been looking for one of these for a very long time. Everywhere I have gone, they have been out of stock. They didn't have any on display. Didn't think I was going to get it, but I figured I should ask in case they had some in the back. And they hunted around for a long time and they couldn't find any more to find the display model that was put in the back in a shelf behind a cupboard. But they were so nice. The staff was so good there. They actually found it for me and I was so happy. The only thing is they didn't have the box for it, which is kind of sad. I like to keep my stuff in the box when I display it, or at least keep the box and display it outside of the box, but they didn't have it. So they were kind enough to put it in a jewelry box for me, but it is the Blood Troth. I have been looking for this since they started doing the Fantastic Beasts. I don't know why it was so difficult to find. Everywhere I wanted to get it from, just didn't have it. And it is just the opaque color before they start fighting. So cool. I wish they would make more Fantastic Beasts merchandise. I know people tend not to like Fantastic Beasts. I love them. They are so good. I like old things. So anything set in the 20s, you've got me. You add it into being in the Harry Potter world, it's not even a question. But yeah, definitely happy to have found this. This one will be going upstairs with my noble pieces that I have. So that's everything from my little bag. The big bag only has a couple things in it. I got the guide, the official guide of Making of Harry Potter. So it's got pictures from all the stuff that you saw while you were on the tour and from Harry Potter, just different things that they had going on there. That was actually a really cool set where they're all sitting at the Malfoy Manor at the table, Voldemort at the end. There's lots more stuff here. Yeah, it was well worth, I think it was £9. It was kind of neat. Running out of room. Okay, the last thing that I bought, I wasn't planning on getting, but they didn't have the other noble items that I wanted, and so I got this one instead. The Triwizard Tournament Golden Egg. Yeah, I did it. I bought myself a golden egg. Did they like it when I went through security at the airport? No. No, they did not. Did I have to take it out and tell them it was a Harry Potter replica egg? Yes. Yes, I did. Did they look at me weirdly because I don't think the lady had seen Harry Potter? Yeah, she thought I was crazy. But she's like, oh, okay. And she gave it back to me and I carried on my way. Pretty sure she had no idea what I was talking about. But at least I got it through. I had to take it out of the box because the box was too big. And so it's missing some of its packaging. You'll see here when I open it, I had to keep the egg itself just in my backpack wrapped in a hoodie. And the box I collapsed down and put in my suitcase under the plane. So it comes with this little holder, and inside is your egg. Off to the side over here. I really like the egg. It's got a lot of weight to it. It's really decently made. My only thing would I wish they would have it so that it would open even only a little bit and see the nice opaque color inside, but it doesn't. It is one solid egg. It is very pretty. If you look around here, it's got all of the designs on the edge. The top is cute too. I think it's an owl. It looks like an owl if you have a look there. But yes, and so it sits nicely on its little base. And there you go. So this is everything I bought at the Studio Tour store at Warner Brothers London. There was a few other things I was hoping to get, but they were out. And so I was in there for probably an hour and a half, 2 hours, just looking through everything. There was a lot of people and it was very busy. It would have been fun to be in there with maybe half the people so that you could have seen everything easier. I probably wouldn't have been in the store as long, but it was hard. You could barely move, and to try and find everything, it just took a while. But I highly recommend it. You need to go to the Studio Tour, go on the tour, go shopping, have yourself a magical Harry Potter themed day. We went and had lunch at the backlot tour. We had burgers and fries, and those were pretty good. And then afterwards, I had butterbeer ice cream, and my mom had actual butterbeer. They were so yummy. Definitely enjoyed the butterbeer ice cream the best out of everything we had that day. And then we also had at the Chocolate Frog, we went after we were done, while we were waiting for our letters to be engraved. We went to the bakery, and we had a mandrake little cupcake, I guess you'd call it. I don't know, a small little thing. And then gold from Gringotts, it was a brownie, which was really cute. And then they also had Chocolate Frog cards, but it was like a mirror, so you could stand in front of it and you could see yourself as a Chocolate Frog card. I hope you enjoy all of my shopping and all of my pictures that I have from the Warner Brothers Studio Tour in London, the making of Harry Potter. I will give you a quick close-up of all of this. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so, and join us in all of our magical shenanigans. Thanks for watching!